Welcome everyone to the beginning of my new Let's Play. This time I'm going to be playing one of my all-time favorite video games. I'm sure it's a favorite game for a lot of other people as well. However, this time I'm going to be playing a different version of said game. You'll see what I mean in a little bit. Alright, let's fire this up. So you probably don't recognize the music, but I'm sure you'll recognize the game soon enough. Have you figured it out yet? Alright, here we go. This is Crash Bandicoot 3, Butubi Seikaishi, or simply Crash Bandicoot 3, Flying Globetrotting. Or, as we all know it as, Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. It's a game released for the original PlayStation back in 1998. So, why exactly? So, this is basically just the Japanese version of Crash Bandicoot Warped. Now, why exactly am I playing the Japanese version and not the American one, which is much easier to get? Well, I'll explain that in a little bit after I get rid of this, I guess it just entered demo mode. I'm going to go ahead and shut that off. Sorry about that. Anyway, yes, this is the Japanese version of Crash Bandicoot Warped. I'll explain why I'm playing the Japanese version in a little bit. First, I'm going to go ahead and start up the game. I should mention, if you've never played Crash Bandicoot 3 before, you may want to pay attention to the opening cutscene, because it does explain a lot of stuff. Enjoy. Oops. Sorry about that. Sorry, I was moving some stuff around. Okay, so I hope you guys got all that. So go ahead. Okay, there we go. Alright, so welcome to Crash Bandicoot. This is the hub world of Crash Bandicoot Warped, known as the Time Twister. As you can see, it's very much like the other Crash Bandicoot games. You get to spin, you gotta jump, belly flap. You can slide around, which comes in handy. You can do like long jumps like that, or you can just do high jumps, like so. pretty self-explanatory stuff. It's a simple 3D platformer, but it's still one of my all-time favorites. So, seeing as how we can't get into these other rooms, let's go ahead and go into this first one. Since you're, Hub 1, I guess you could say it is, the medieval world. I would like to take this time to mention that I'm actually doing live commentary right now, so I do apologize if I do stammer or stutter a lot. This is just a learning process for me, so just bear with me. Anyway, let's go ahead and head into level 1, Toad Village. If I'm not mistaken, okay, there's a cutscene.
Crash, 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 なんでわしの邪魔をするのだ? 今度はわしも仮面ぐらい持っておるわい。どちらの仮面が強いのか比べてみるのだ.
Alright. I'm sure he had some very kind words to say there. That's totally what he's saying. They weren't threatening in the least bit. So anyway, this is pretty much the game. You just go through the level. It's from point A to point B. Very self-explanatory. You go around breaking boxes. It's suggested that you try to hunt down and break every single box in each level. You'll see why once I get to the end. But anyway, I guess I should just explain why exactly I'm playing the Japanese version of Crash Bandicoot Warped and not the American version. Well, let me explain right after I do this. Let me just show you something real quick. So, for those of you who played the American version of Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped, here's one big difference. In the this doesn't happen in the American version. I think it only happens in the Japanese version. Every time you break open a Aku Aku crate, this happens. Okay, so basically every time you break in the Japanese version of Crash Bandicoot 3, as well as Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, and I believe Wrath of Cortex, every time you break an Aku Aku crate, he will come out and give you some gameplay advice. Naturally, I didn't understand him there because, well, I don't speak Japanese. But anyway, where was I, Mister? Okay, so let me explain something about the Japanese version of Crash. Why am I playing instead of the American one? Basically, back in 4th of July weekend of this past summer, I went to this convention called Anime Expo. The second time I've been to the second time I've been to Anime Expo. Now, I was at the exhibit hall, and there was a booth selling Japanese video games, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, what have you. And I found a copy of Crash Bandicoot 3. One sec, let me break this. Sorry for all these interruptions. Anyway, so where was I? So I saw Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. It was the Japanese version. I bought it for $10 because here I thought, oh hey, my PlayStation 3 can play Japanese PlayStation 3 games. Surely it can play Japanese PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 games. Yeah, I found out the hard way that I can't. So I'm left with the Japanese. I do have a legit, like I mentioned, I bought it, and I do have a legit copy. It's just that I can't play it on my PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 1 or 2. Well, I don't have a PS1, but I have a PS2. Yeah, so I should mention I'm playing this on an emulator, by the way. Excuse me. Anyway, so right now we are in a bonus level. That little platform that just took us there, we're at a bonus level. Basically, these bonus levels are just like parts of the level where you just go through and break more boxes and get more lives. Much like with the much like on the main level, when you're in the bonus level, you want to hunt down and break every box, because again, it's all going to add up in the end. I should mention this is my second time recording this, because the first time I tried recording commentary for my gameplay footage, turns out I didn't have Audacity running. Yeah, I know, fail. So it's going to kill that goat. Let's kill this part. Oh, no, I'll get that. Gotcha. Alright, so break these boxes. It's a pretty simple level, and there's not really a lot, I guess, there's not really much I can say about the game. It's pretty self-explanatory. Just go around breaking boxes, spinning things, what have you. Okay, so basically, your main goal in every level of Crash Bandicoot 3, you're trying to find these purple crystals. They're not that hard to find, they're on the main path. It's impossible not to run into these. So, collect that. Now you just gotta finish the level. See how many, okay, I got 2 boxes left, and I'm sure, there they are. Kill that goat. So now, if you break every box in every level, you'll get a gem. So, I guess you could say we got 100% completion on that one. Alright, so that was cool. Let's get out of here. Alright. Look at that, we got crystal and a gem. Let's See, that's one thing I don't like about the newer Crash Bandicoot games. Crash doesn't do his dance anymore. Sucks. Anyway, how much time do I have? I still got time. Let's go ahead and do another level. Let's jump right into, actually, no, real quick. Let's go head back into this level first of all. So, you might notice we have one last object that we didn't get yet. So, let's go ahead and get it. Oh, and cutscene.
クラッシュ、ココ。一度クリアしたステージにもう一度入ると、ストップウォッチが置いてあるはずじゃ。これを取るとタイムアタックが始まるのじゃ。取った瞬間から時間がカウントされていくぞよ。早くゴールするのが目的じゃ。そういえば、木箱の中身は変わるぞよ。
Alright, so, don't worry if you don't understand. Basically, what he was trying to tell you is this. If you go back to a level that you already got the crystal from, you'll see these little clocks. Basically, when you hit these clocks, you enter time trial mode. And I think everyone knows what time trial is. Basically, you just try to finish the level as fast as you can. Later on in the game, actually, after we defeat the final boss, we actually will get a power-up that will let us go through these really quickly. But for the time being, we're just going to do this just like that. So, yeah, you can run in this game, just not until you beat the final boss. So, don't count on me getting a very good time. This is just solely for demonstration purposes. Go ahead and break that. You see these yellow boxes with numbers on it? You break those. It freezes the clock for that amount of time in seconds. I should mention that Crash Bandicoot Warped is the first Crash Bandicoot game to do time trials, actually. So, it's another first for this game. And on time trials, you also can't access the bonus levels, which, why would you? You're trying to finish the level as fast as you can. Bonus levels will just make that longer, so that's why you can't access them. Alright. Damn it, just trying not to get hit, but that's okay. We still have an Aku mask. He protected us, so we didn't die. And I believe we're almost at the end of the level, so... So, if you reach the end of the level, and you get a fast enough time, you'll get a relic. I'm not sure if I'm going to get one here, but let's see. Oh, I do. Oh, okay. So, yeah, if you manage to get a fast enough time, you get a relic. And let me just go ahead and put my high score in, or put my name in. So, there are three kinds of relics. There's the sapphire relics, which are like the basic relics, not that hard to get. You have the gold relics, which are a little bit harder. You need to be a little bit faster. And then there are the platinum relics. Those are the hardest ones to get. I've seen some Let's Plays where they manage to get platinum relics on every level. I won't be doing that for this one because I'm not that good. So let's go ahead and head back to the warp room. Alright. Oh, okay, so I was close to getting a gold relic then. Alright, so let's see. Level 1. What was my time? 102. Oh man, I was off by 5 seconds. Damn. Okay. Actually, that's fine because I went as fast as I can, at least at this point in time. So, I think this is a good way to end the first episode. Next time we'll be heading to level 2, under pressure, an underwater level. So, again, I apologize if the commentary is a bit rough this time around. This is live. I'm still getting used to doing that. So, yeah, just let me know what you guys think and all that. All right, take care. Thanks for watching.